Hello, my name is Claire, and I chose to interview the owner of a business called Made by MollyJo. This business is a business that focuses on murals and hand lettering for other businesses and illustrations. So she does a lot of work inside on businesses' walls, or she does a lot of work on businesses' windows with the seasons, and just really anything that a business would want done, she does. And she's very good at what she does. She also has another business called Love Letters MN, which is a business that focuses on calligraphy, and she does a lot of invitations and bridal work with that other portion of the business. So Made by MollyJo is owned by Molly, and I got to interview her, and I started with asking her where her business started and where it is today. And she said that it started with the love letters I'm in. So she started by doing a lot of calligraphy and bridal work, creating invitations and things like that. And today she still does some of that, but she does a lot more of the lettering and illustration for local businesses in the Twin Cities. But so the social issue that her business focuses on, and she said that in the last year they've really had a strong focus on racial injustice, which is extremely relevant considering all the things that had taken place this past year. And she does a lot of, so this summer I asked her how the business is addressing the social issue. And she said that this summer she gave back to the city of Minneapolis by donating murals during the time of the George Floyd riots. And she and a group of other artists and mural artists reached out to local businesses that actually had to board up their windows, and asked if they could use those boards as a canvas to write a message for racial injustice. And so her and this group of artists went out and they painted as many boards as they could, or as many boards as the businesses would allow them to. And so they did that, and they would ask the businesses if they could paint their boards, and if they didn't have like any preferences, they would just use the boards to paint a message about racial injustice, or they would work with the business to paint a mural or paint words that the business was passionate about as well. And she also says to give back outside of that. Anytime that she does a personal project, she tries to pick a message that focuses something positive that brings change to the Twin Cities. So her work is amazing. She does a lot of work for local businesses in the Twin Cities, and the reason her work is so it stood out to me is because, first of all, it's completely professional, and it brings a message of hope, like she said, and positive things. And all of her work is done downtown or in the Twin Cities, where hundreds of thousands of people see it weeks at a time. And so she's able to get those messages out there, and not only are people seeing it because they're there, but they're also seeing it because they're drawn to how good she is at it. And her social media as well is also very focused on racial injustice and just sending positive messages throughout her social media and the Twin Cities. And the last thing that I asked her was, is the issue being fully addressed by the organization? And I liked what she had to say for this. She said that yes, she's doing her best, but she said that no one organization is ever going to fix the problem of racial injustice completely on their own. She said that it's going to take everybody doing their part to everyone doing their part to help end something this big. And so that was cool for me to hear that she basically just said, yes, she's doing her best. She's doing everything that she can do to help the issue. And based off of the things that she has done, I would agree with that. So that is everything that she had to say, and thank you for listening.